What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with the Boxing Clinic. Shout out to everybody on that boxing grind. You know what it is. And shout out to my boy Paul Supreme MC. For bringing this topic to light. And I felt that it needed to be addressed and elaborated on. And basically, the part of the Mayweather Effect is that basically he asked the question: was Mayweather responsible for the trickle-down effect of more of the top elite fighters and champions becoming less and less active and, trying to, follow that Mayweather blueprint by fighting once a year instead of fighting, 3 or at least 4 times a year or at least 3 times a year, like active champions used to before Floyd Mayweather came along and kind of changed the dynamic of the boxing, landscape and income. You see guys trying to fight once a year. Keith Thurman been doing it of late. Demetrius Andrade had been doing it. Andre Ward was moonlighting as well. Gary Russell is notorious for it. Now Deontay Wilder become less and less active. Now Anthony Joshua only wants to fight 1 or 2 times a year. Canelo Alvarez only wants to fight once or twice a year. You see it becoming more and more popular for guys to stay less and less active. And, usually the sweet spot for fighters now, and it's, last 20 years, is them at least fighting 3 or 4 times a year. And it seems guys don't want to be active. And the guys that do want to be active, they can't stay active because there's no, proper dancing, partner for them to stay active with. And if those guys dig deep down at the top, deep in the top 10 or in the barrel of the top 15 in most sanctionable bodies, they get ridiculed for not fighting a tough competition. And when the top guys only want to fight maybe once or maybe even twice a year, it's tough to make, the best fights happen. We understand that injuries do happen, but a lot of guys don't understand what Floyd Mayweather went to get what he got. And he went through the ringer. He fought all the tough guys coming up from 130, 135. He was active. He had head injuries. His body was breaking down. And he didn't feel the need to fight, 3 or 4 times a year anymore. He was earning $20, $30, $40 million, after the Oscar De La Hoya fight. That was his routine, and he continued to blow up and grow and blow up and blow up and make more and more. And his brand continued to expand. You look at guys like Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, who don't want to be active, but, feel entitled to, like they making that type of money when they're not. Understand that a lot of these guys, that hang with Al or maybe with Oscar or whoever they may be with, they have good business advisors, and they must be doing very, very well with their money, investing their money. I mean, and being very, very judicious how they spend the money. And kudos to them for becoming more business aware and business savvy. And you don't hear about, them stressing for money and seem like they've been taken care of. But, why not, try to maximize your face value, maximize your popularity and your PR and your marketing by fighting more and being in those tough and gritty fights and being in those, mid-level fights as well, at least once or twice a year, and 2 tough fights. Most of these guys, they fought Mayweather like Guerrero, who took a long time off after the Mayweather fight and was able to be financially stable. Madonna was able, after the rematch in the first fight, to retire, become financially stable. A lot of these guys, they reached the pinnacle with Floyd Mayweather, and their hunger has been, completely gone and fed. And they don't have the fire that they once did. And once they finally achieve the earning potential that they feel they need, a lot of these guys lose the fire to fight. And that's what we're seeing. A lot of these guys want to protect their O, like Floyd Mayweather did the latter half of his career. And a lot of these guys, they don't want to test themselves no more. They want to pop in, get a tough fight, long layoff. Oh, I need to tune up, pop in, tough fight. They want to do tough fights every other year, And Keith Thurman is starting to do that, and he's starting to make Earl Spence less active because Earl Spence and a lot of guys want to stay less active. And he can't find tough fights. Look at Lamar Peterson. He's been out for a long time. Sean Porter might only fight 1 time this year. So, it is what it is. What can you say? Everybody is looking up to big bro Floyd Mayweather, and a lot of these guys are starting to take, things and, things that he did to become successful, But then look at the overall big picture. He paid his dues. A lot of people just want to skip the line and don't want to pay their dues. He paid his dues. He was active early in his career, and people, only reason he was less active, it wasn't because of the money at first. He became less active because he had hand injuries. And he was trying to, string out and stretch out his career as far as possible, but his body couldn't take the physical grind. And everybody is not as durable, but, people don't look at that. They want it all now. And let me know what y'all think. We gone.